The state of Campeche is located in the western part of the Yucatan Peninsula. It borders the states of Yucatan, Quintana Roo, and Tabasco, as well as the neighboring countries of Belize and Guatemala. Its coastline is 523 kilometers long, and its territory covers an area of 57,792 square kilometers, with a population over 800,000. The climate is tropical and humid, and it experiences an average temperature of 26 degrees Celsius, with annual rainfall exceeding 1,200 millimeters. The state's available labor force has been a key factor in establishing new businesses, as it boasts people trained in various specialities and tasks. Its productivity-oriented work culture is highlighted in the skills and technological readiness of our people. Campeche owns 18% of the country's hydrological potential, which creates excellent conditions for the development of the primary and secondary sectors. Geologically, the state of Campeche forms part of the Yucatan Peninsula, which has the largest deposits of non-metallic minerals, lime, limestone, gypsum, clay, anhydrite, sand, salt, and gravel, both on the surface and underground. It has nearly 5,000 kilometers of road networks, providing excellent internal and external communication. It also has 2 airports that connect the state with major domestic and international destinations from the capital city of Campeche and Ciudad del Carmen. In the maritime sector, it has 2 navigable shipping ports. The port of Isla del Carmen is a national leader in arrivals, with more than 12,000 arrivals a year. It is distinguished by its specialization in the needs of companies that provide services to the oil industry. The port of Ceiba Playa is devoted to industrial and commercial users. Its ample shipyards facilitate the manufacture and maintenance of various types of oversized structures for industry, thus providing great cost savings due to its excellent strategic location. Campeche's geological, topographical, climatological and hydrological features and the availability of an aquacultural infrastructure make Campeche a state with a high potential for successful development of this activity. It produces several high-value species: shrimp, snapper, croaker, sea bass, pompano, halibut, octopus, tilapia, native crappie, and ornamental species. Both marine and freshwater are just some examples of species which can yield excellent biotechnological and socio-economic benefits. The availability of raw materials for the manufacture of processed foods makes Campeche a strategic location for the establishment of such industries. Products from the countryside and the sea require added value for their marketing, opening new possibilities for investing in their industrialization. The abundance of biotic resources in our rainforest represents an attractive business opportunity. The manufacture of high-quality handicraft products, shaped by Campeche hands who craft wood, ceramics, textiles, natural fibers, and alternative materials such as bullhorn and fish scales into works of art, represents an opportunity for companies interested in their sales. Over 73% of domestic oil is produced off the coast of Campeche, along with over 35% of the country's natural gas, which makes the state a strategic point for the development of the oil industry in Mexico, itself the 5th largest producer of hydrocarbons in the world. This represents a broad range of business opportunities in the energy sector in the field of goods and services provision. Given the excellent conditions of its soil, water and climate, as well as the availability of land and secureness of land titles, as well as high level of technology for controlled farming, Campeche is the perfect place for ongoing production and marketing of vegetables such as habaneros, jalapenos, and cucumbers, and the development of citrus fruit varieties such as grapefruit, Persian lemon, orange, and tropical fruits such as melon, mango, papaya, and even those that meet the highest requirements for quality on the international market. The state is a model within Mexico for the implementation of forestry planting schemes with commercial species such as teak, mahogany, cedar, and melina, being especially noteworthy. In addition, an area of 3.5 million hectares of the region are forested, with a commercial capacity consisting primarily of tropical hardwoods and precious species. The scientifically guided use of these high-quality forest resources has allowed the development of our timber and paper industries. The state is suitable for healthy production of poultry, swine, sheep and cattle, in addition to an area of 1.7 million hectares available for production and growth of agricultural activities. Honey is produced in a variety of colors, aromas and densities, and is appreciated for its quality on the international market. As a result, the state is a national leader in honey exports to Europe. Campeche is well sited for the use of solar power. We have a direct solar radiation of 3.53 and 4.75 kilowatts per square meter, in addition to having overall horizontal radiation of between 5.17 and 5.53 kilowatts per square meter, which makes the use of this technology justifiable and feasible. Another abundant alternative energy resource is wind, with terrain up to 390 meters above sea level and a sustained wind magnitude of 5.1 meters per second, with gusts of up to 16.85 meters per second. Campeche is a strategic location for the development of wind farms. Furthermore, Campeche has resources needed to produce biofuel in abundance, ethanol from sugarcane, and biodiesel from the cultivation of Jatropha curcas, castor bean and others. In the tourism sector, Campeche is the state with the largest number of archaeological sites in Mexico, boasting 17 sites open to the public. 42% of territory is devoted to 8 protected natural areas. This creates a large potential to attract investment in the ecotourism and adventure tourism sector. The supply of resources and attractions facilitates the establishment of companies that specialize in particular tourist segments: fishing and hunting, regional tourism operators, archaeological diving, bird watching, ecotourism and rural tourism. The Escárcega Expujil and coastal Campeche, Champoton, Carmen tourism corridors represent areas that are conducive to the development of hotels, resorts, real estate projects and eco-archaeological parks. What's more, a large number of former haciendas from the 19th century are ideal properties for conversion into boutique or Gran Turismo hotels. The capital city of San Francisco de Campeche was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It has colonial buildings reflecting military, civil and religious architecture and is one of the most beautiful and safest cities in all of Mexico. It has enough features to attract visitors who will bring a lively spirit and profitability to your investments. Business tourism is one of the fastest growing segments. We have 2 modern convention centers, one in the capital city and one in Ciudad del Carmen. Both enjoy world-class facilities and technology. Campeche offers a wide variety of competitive advantages and business solutions, which makes it an important center for investments with short-term results and minimal risk. There are many programs for the encouragement of economic and entrepreneurial activities, offering investors state and municipal and tax incentives, support for investment, financing, development of complementary infrastructure and administrative deregulation. We in the state government are working hard to ensure a reliable business environment for the development of investment, knowing that we must offer guarantees to reduce the risks involved in investing in any productive activity and conducting successful businesses. Thus, today, Campeche introduces itself to the world as the new and most profitable business opportunity in Mexico.